evening, welcome to the 2015 State League Grand Final, Brighton vs Glenelg. My name's Hayley, this is Charlotte, and we'll be commentating on the game tonight.
We're just going to recap on these two teams at the moment. We've got Brighton, who have been in the last, I believe, 7 grand finals. They went down last year to Wildy, but the last 6 they won. We've got Glenelg, who have been undefeated all season, actually. They've got 2 senior players that were in the Aussie campaign back in 2014. We've got 2 junior players who've just come back from the World Championships in under-19s at Glenelg. We've also got at Brighton Hayley Force, who's the under-19, who was away in Scotland as well. And Brighton, I guess, have just got that strength. We have some interesting, I think, challenges ahead for tonight's game between these two teams, but I think it's going to be a great game. All right, so we are now joined by Lee Haskett, the Glenelg State League Women's Coach. Lee, just a couple of questions that we want to ask you before the game starts. What's it like being the benchmark for the competition this year?
I guess for us, it's something that we've tried to achieve really well this year. Being the benchmark for us has sort of been at the back of our minds. We've concentrated on one game at a time through the season, and that's just the way it's ended up, being a benchmark for everybody, and just through pure teamwork. The girls don't seem to be nervous about it, but at the end of the day, it just comes down to one game, which we've been concentrating on. So.
Well, with tonight's game, you've got a squad of about 17, 18 players. How did you come to make the decision of the 14 stepping on the field?
Well, I guess with Bixo being injured, it sort of came down to being 16. So the other 2 girls that weren't selected are junior players. So we took them on board this year as part of our squad to develop them. They got some games in State League and they did really, really well. But at the end of the day, my job is to win a grand final for the club, so we went with the best team that we could.
with the Big So situation, she seems to be a trooper and getting through that quite well. I believe that she is now your number one supporter in the box.
Yeah, she is. She's pretty hard to handle sometimes, but my team managers sort her out, so they're all right.
Just moving on to Brighton. Now, obviously, they've been in the finals the past 10 years, I believe, in the GF in the past 10 years. Are there any key players that you guys are going to be looking out for in the game tonight, or are you just going to go with the flow? Any idea on any individual player that you might be putting on one of their players?
We probably won't deny anyone the ball at this stage, but we'll be watching Tammy Varga very closely and Isabel Pickett.
Beth Varga?
Beth Varga, sorry. We just feel that both of them work really well around the crease together, and Beth's quite fit, so it'll be either Karen or Courtney on either two of those. Hannah Mathwin being a lefty, we like to watch out for her, and also Tess McLeod with her height and her skills. So
cool. Well, we'll wrap it up there, Lee. Good luck for the game tonight, and we wish you the very best.
Great, thank you.
No worries.
Thanks.
All right, so now we are joined by Trish Adams, the State League women's coach for Brighton. Trish, just want to ask you a couple of questions about the game tonight. Obviously, Glenelg being undefeated all season. Are there any sort of key players that you're going to be looking out for in that situation for them playing? I know they've got a fair few girls in the team that have been quite dominating over the year, so have you got any ideas of how you're going to shut those kind of girls out? I think you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, sure. Obviously, Glenelg is a really strong side. We have a huge amount of respect for the players. All of them actually, and Lee's done a great job preparing them for this season. Obviously I've coached a lot of them before, so I know that they've got a lot of key players that we need to look out for. Courtney and Karen are obviously on fire at the moment and having great seasons, but they've also got strength all over the field, some really strong defenders and some other offensive weapons that we need to look out for. So we have a couple of tricks up our sleeve that we're going to try and throw at them, try and mix things up a little bit. We obviously struggled in the semi, but we've got some things we want to try, and it's an interesting thing for us being the underdogs. We've managed to not be in that position too much in the past. So for us, I think it's just a great opportunity for them to get out there and try a different brand of lacrosse and see how they go.
Well, speaking of the semi-final, obviously it was a bit of a tough game for you guys. I think a lot of people knew that wasn't Brighton playing on the night. How did the girls bounce back to play against Burnside in the prelim?
Yeah, I think it's just that game was really a lack of self-belief, and we've talked a lot about just looking within themselves and really recognising that the teams that are out here are the same girls that we've been playing for year upon year, and it's really just them getting back to that self-belief and understanding that it's just a sport, it's a game. You've got to go out there and be willing to take the hard hits, and I think that that wasn't us playing, and we're looking forward to another opportunity to show that we are better than that. So yeah.
Well, I know today, congratulations on winning in Div 1. The girls and Brighton have had a big transition over the last year with yourself, Mel, Tammy, a whole bunch of players that dropped down to Div 1. How did the league girls that are in the team now transition to losing such experienced players out of the team?
Yeah, I think it's been an adjustment for us just in terms of leadership more than anything else. I think as players, they're totally ready to take this on board, and it's just been probably a struggle to just get those natural leaders just to feel comfortable enough to come out of their shell a little bit, and I think they've done a great job to really get on top of that over the last few games, particularly the Burnside game, and we've really turned that around, and there are fantastic leaders within this group, and I think they're just managing to find their feet, and I think that's probably the biggest thing and the biggest hurdle for them is just that. So yeah, they're getting there.
Well, Trish, we'll let you go get to your team. I believe they've started to warm up, so good luck for the game, and we wish you the very best. No worries.
Firstly, please welcome the umpires for this evening's game. We have Martin Kiplocks, Nat Owens, Rochelle Cogs, and CBO Nikki Boise. I'd like to introduce both teams. Both teams tonight will be accompanied onto the field by each club's under 15 girls teams. Firstly, Glenelg. Number 1, Jodie Morton. Number 2, Chelsea Gilbert. Number 4, Brianna Richards. Number 6, Laura Evans. Number 7, Jamie Dinning. Number 8, Brooke Moore. Number 11, Kate Polsky. Number 12, Rebecca Steer. Number 13, Karen Morton. Number 14, Madison Lewis. Number 19, Ruby Zeta Boatwright. Number 22, Courtney Holtz. And the goalie, number 27, Emma Farquhar. Also like to thank and welcome Coach Lee Haskett, Assistant Coach Vincent Arscott, Managers Katie Palmer, Zoe Drury, and Stuart, Judy Evans.
That's a damn good team!
Introducing Brighton.
Damn good team!
Number 1, Susie Lane. Number 2, Kirsty Folder. Number 3, Beth Varga. Number 4, Michaela Varga. Number 5, Bronwyn McLeod. Number 6, Kelly Hill. Number 7, Hayley Fuss. Number 9, Alicia Elliott. Number 10, Isabella Pickett. Number 11, Kate Green. Oh, sorry. Number 14, Monica Plus. Number 15, Hannah Mathwin. Number 16, Tess Gilbert. Coached by Trish Adams, assistant coach, Toby Raymond, and scorer, Kathy Lane.
Come on, you, Bobby!
Ladies and gentlemen, if you could all be upstanding for the national anthem. Cross.
Bit of an energetic crowd that we have here tonight.
Hopefully you guys can hear us tonight. We do have the Bay Div 1 and Div 2 supporters behind us.
And I think we've had a few beverages.
All right, so we got Beth Varga and Kate Polsky taking the first centre. As we gathered, we've got Courtney and Karen both running off the wing for Glenelg. I think that's Brighton's match up there, Hayley. We've got Kelly on defending Karen. And we got Mickey Varga on Courtney, but we'll see how the game pans out. Here we go.
There we go, off we go.
Clear. Brighton putting a lot of pressure on.
Beck Steer, one of the girls that played in the LSA team, is taking the ball down the field.
Hannah Mathwin and Beck Steer both quite fit players of the game. Early check. Beck should pick this up.
There we go.
So we got Glenelg taking control of the game in the first attack. Oh, Bonnie's been given it. Oh, good save by Susie.
And again, there we go.
First goal of the game, Bonnie Marie Wells.
Nice shot right from front of the centre after a save from the goalie. And there's the Glenelg cheer squad.
As we can see, that first bit of play was quite intense from both teams, so it's hopefully going to be a good game tonight. It was interesting, Brighton sort of left Bonnie open in that bottom right corner.
Maybe a bit of confusion there perhaps. We might sort it out in the next lot. Same people in centre again. Bonnie comes away with the ball after the centre.
Bonnie's got the ball again, going again to the cage. Oh, and I believe there was no backup, so Brighton get the ball from that miss from Bonnie.
I'm thinking that Glenelg are going to go straight out and just pump the ball in, get some goals in first straight off, and puts Brighton under some pressure in their defensive end.
So as you saw then, we had Brighton put the ball down in the circle and try and do a run through. So what that means is we've got a penalty as well. Jodie Morton got a penalty, she's off for a minute. So Brighton get to take the ball from halfway.
Looking forward, Charlotte, to seeing if you agree with some of these other umpire decisions, seeing as you're also a state league and state representative umpire.
I'll keep those comments to myself this evening. All right, so we got Beth behind with the ball, taking control. They're man up for a minute. Tess McLeod's been given the laneway.
Tess Gilbert now.
Oh, Tess Gilbert, that's right. Beth again driving around. Bella.
Seems like Brighton isn't as attacking as much as what Glenelg are in their attacking end. And here goes Bron. No, pass off. Mr. Bron with a shot.
They got the back up, so they get the ball again. We're even again, so Glenelg were able to hold Brighton out for that minute. Beth's got the ball behind, taking control. Kate's defending. Hayley Fuss, one of the under-19s, always being guarded by Beck, another under-19. That's going to be interesting. As you can see, Brighton are moving the ball around quite quickly.
What's the close passes that they're happening? Not too much distance between them and their passes.
Just a fumble by Beth. She's got the ball back. Bella's got the ball behind. Seems like they're trying to do some wheel using the circle. Beth trying to go one-on-one. Oh, we've got a double now. This is Hannah Mathwin. Lee was talking about Hannah with her left hand. She's very speedy and she's very good at her ball control with her left hand. Brighton do try and use her a lot off the using sweeps. Oh, here we go. Tess Gilbert. Double from Glenelg. This is great control by Brighton.
Trying to see what their aim is here. Not quite got what they're happening. What's happening with them? A lot of ball movement, a lot of changing positions, moving through this fan. Seems like a bit of confusion, but it might work against them there. Doubling the ball.
Oh, there we go. Karen Morton's got a turnover. Here we go, using her speed to get down the field. She's got Bonnie on the inside, but she's used her. Here we go. Oh, went for a backhanded shot. Goalie saved it.
Quite an easy save there for the goalie. It's a bit of a slow one going in.
Beth running down the field. She's got great speed as well. She'll try and use to get away from Bonnie.
Yeah, speed is a bit of a Varga trait there. They all seem to have a bit of legs on them.
Great control. Beth getting the ball down into Brighton's attacking end. Kate trying, almost giving her the inside. Laura defending, as they know, Glenelg know that. That was a trip. Brighton are trying to keep the ball in their attacking end. Laura just using some speed to get it out of there.
Monica has great speed as well. Against the Burnside game, she used her legs a lot, getting the ball from defence down in there to her attacking end. So having her on you when you're going down the field is quite difficult because she can just keep up with you. She's got great speed.
So Laura did a great check down in D and has brought the ball the way down to Glenelg's attack. So we just got Glenelg sort of slowing up their pace a little bit, not going to the cage, just playing a bit of attack. Bonnie again. Oh, Courtney's straight in. Oh.
It's okay, they had the backup. Jodie was behind to make sure that they got the ball back so they could have another crack at goal.
Glenelg are very good at doing that, driving the inside, drawing the double and dumping inside, and I think Brighton are trying to capitalise on that a bit here. As you can see, Karen is being guarded very closely, but her quick speed, we'll see what she can pull up. Oh, here we go, Bonnie. Oh, there we go. Another feed by, was it Jamie Dinning, I believe? Could have been Courtney. Those girls are so fast, and Bonnie Marie Wells finishing it off again with her second goal.
And Glenelg cheered squad are in full force.
We got a change up of centre. We got Brooke Moore. That's her family behind us, if you can hear them. Oh, Beth, easy win. Oh, good pick up by Hayley Force. So there's Bella controlling the ball from behind again. As Lee said, oh, here we go, Tess. Oh, she missed it. Bonnie, all over the shoulder. Bonnie's using her speed.
A little push there.
Oh, there's an advantage call.
And Bron will probably get a minute for that one. She's off.
Bron McLeod's getting 1 minute for a push in the back. So we've got Glenelg who are going to be a man up for a minute.
Here we go. Oh, close call there. Jodie with the backup. Oh, getting some pressure from Mickey Varga. Quick pass off to Bonnie. Just having a bit of a talk there, talking about getting it around, getting everyone to have a touch.
Courtney using a... Oh, here we go on the inside. Jamie. Oh, saved by the goalie. Courtney's gone again. Bonnie Marie Wells. That's her third for the game.
Pumped.
Good recovery there by Courtney Hobbs, getting the ball back to Bonnie.
And there's the Glenelg boys. We're surrounded.
Hopefully you guys can hear us.
As well as the crowd.
Bonnie's got 3 quick goals, so at the moment score check is 3 to Glenelg, 0 to Brighton. High centre, great centre from Beth Varga. Oh.
And there you can see Monica with her speed.
Good check there by Karen Morton. Glenelg ball.
Ball's down into Glenelg's attacking end. Jamie's just passing it back to Jodie so their girls can get down there and work the ball around a bit. Courtney's just going to lose the legs. Oh, just a little bit of a fake there.
That was a very good look, getting the ball into the middle down to one of the young ones, Ruby. Oh, Tess with a turnover. Tess Gilboy fighting hard. There we go, still putting hard. Brooks come up with the ball. Oh, we got Bron going for a check.
playing quite a physical game today. A bit of a swipe there, a bit of a push before. And
as you can see, Brighton picked up on what Glenelg were trying to do and set the ball. A lot of pressure on Mickey Varga there. Beck Steer with the coming up with the ball. So Glenelg still have possession. Oh, Jamie just dropped that one. Bella's got control of the ball now. And this is something that Brighton do well, is transitioning the ball down the field. They seem to find space quite easily. So as you can see, we've got, another fumble. Jamie's picked up the ball, and we've got a transition. Kayla Polsky running down the right side of the field. You've got Karen Morton in the middle. Where should we look? Oh, Karen's just fumbled it. Tess. Oh, another check. As you can see, this game is very intense. We've got Bron McLeod come up with the ball. Bella supporting on the outside.
Seems like Brighton's picked up their intensity a little bit. I think they've just had some time to rethink, get some structure back in and put a bit more pressure on the ball.
Nerves, must just be the nerves. First quarter nerves. This is the grand final.
Again, Charlotte, nerves.
Nerves. So we got Hannah Mathwin, lefty. Bella Pickett working on the corner. As you can see, you've got Courtney defending Beth quite well. So Lee was right. You got Beth and Bella. Another save by Emma there. Courtney comes up with the ball. Oh, just over the shoulder there. So that's going to be a minute penalty. Courtney's controlling the ball, passes it down to Ruby, one of the young ones. We've seen this a lot in the first quarter already, the way that Glenelg get the ball down the field.
Yeah, loving that the juniors are having a big role in this team.
Good feed. Oh, there we go. Jodie Morton to Karen Morton. It's a family affair right there. And we're going to have the foul. I'm not sure who. There we go. Bella Pickett getting a 1 minute penalty for over the shoulder there. So we do a score check. It's 4-0 Glenelg's way.
Coming into the centre, we've got Beth Varga for Brighton, Kayla Polsky, who's just stepped out of centre for a couple, but she's going to give it another go and see if they can get the ball straight to centre. It's a bit of a height difference here, so I'm thinking that Kate will probably hoping to get the ball up to herself, but it looks like it goes to Beth.
Laura coming up with the ball. Beth using her speed to come and help. Then we've got Beck Steer again coming up from D. Glenelg are controlling this first quarter. Jodie just changing the pace of the game, getting it round.
Glenelg's just working the ball around, looking for a bit quick touch.
Or Jamie in the middle. Not sure whose stick that's come off of. I think that, yeah, Mickey Varga's stick, so it's going to be Beck Steer's ball.
Beck Steer's still got it in her defensive half, just passed into the attacking line for to Bonnie.
Karen going fast. Quick feed. Oh, another quick feed. Jamie Dinning with the shot. Assist from Karen Morton. That's what Glenelg are going to do all night, is they're looking for those quick feeds, those hard, fast cuts across the crease. All right, sorry guys, we lost you there for a little bit. The score check is 5 to Glenelg and 0 to Brighton. So in that last minute of the first quarter, we had you probably should have seen Bella had a shot and missed, and Emma held control because it was Glenelg ball. They were closest to it. So starting off the second quarter again, we've got Kate Apolsky for Glenelg and Beth Varga for Brighton.
Let's see if this switch of ends brings Brighton a little bit more luck for this quarter.
Oh, good draw from Beth. Good control from Beth there. Good check from Courtney. Brighton still have the ball, so they're going to be starting off in attack in this quarter. Bella again behind, being guarded by Laura Evans. I believe these two are very close friends, so that's going to be an interesting pair to watch. Mickey Varga to Beth Varga. Getting it round to the lefty. Hannah looking to drive. Hannah's looking to drive left. Karen stepped up. Kate's now stepped up. They are really watching Hannah because she's quite a silent assassin on the scoreboard.
There's quite a few silent assassins in the league, actually.
Oh, Mickey Varga, assist from Beth. So Mickey's put Brighton on the scoreboard and getting the assist from her sister Beth Varga.
First score for Brighton this game. It looks like the change of ends has brought them a bit of luck. I think a bit of a pep talk from their coach Trish might have also helped them put them back onto the winning streak that they're hoping for. Seems like Kate Apolsky's taken her position back in the centre facer, the centres, with Beth Varga continuing them throughout the game so far.
Oh, gone through a few people's sticks there. Tess Gilbert, I believe it is. Gilbert. But lost it. Jamie Dinning running the ball down the outside. Getting it to Jodie Morton, getting it back, just having a bit of control down there.
I'm actually waiting for Jodie to start doing some drives from behind. Usually she does get away around the circle, but it seems like she's taking more of a feeding role for this game.
Bonnie again with the ball. Getting doubled up. Brighton have obviously learnt that she's willing to go to the cage under any circumstance. Still got control of the ball. She's been in the inside lane. She was given the inside and she took advantage of that. So we've got, I believe that's Bonnie's fourth goal for the game. Taking the ball from top left side of the field all the way around to the back and driving from bottom right. In that process, Monica Kluss has got a 1 minute penalty for a push. So Glenelg will be starting this centre one man up and Brighton will be one man down.
Brighton are going to have to do something about Bonnie, otherwise she's just going to keep ripping that ball into the back of the net. Out of their score so far, she has got 4 out of their, 6 goals. So, yeah, she's the leading goal scorer by far at the moment.
Change of centre, we had Brooke Moore and Tess Gilbert in centre. And Tess is just always strong in there. Using her height is a great advantage for her. As you can see, sorry, yeah.
She is the tallest. Is she the tallest person in the league in the Div 1?
Between her and Sarah Falcioni, I'm not sure. As you can see, Glenelg are trying to double the ball, trying to get the ball back and take control of the game. Courtney and Karen trying to box Bella in. Hannah, nice little roll there onto her right. Glenelg putting a lot of pressure on here. Courtney and Ruby. Glenelg get the ball back. We've got a penalty. So we've got Beck Steer must have, I think that signal was on the shoulder, so she's off for a minute. Now Glenelg a man down and Brighton a man up. Mon's back on, so they've got man up for a minute. Tess been given the inside lane. She just ran down. Yeah, it was like a runway for her.
You may have had some lights going down the middle of the fan there. Just like
was a beautiful shot by Tess Gilbert.
Even though there was everyone around the fan, it was pretty much a one-on-one shot for Emma Farquhar, a very hard one for her to stop. So Brighton are getting some goals on the scoreboard at the moment. Coming into centre, we've got another Brooke and Tess face-off centre. Looking to see what Tess is going to do with this one, using her height, as Brooke is quite a bit shorter than her.
Sorry, my co-commentator just hit me on the hand with the microphone. There we go, nice and high. Oh, Bonnie with Bonnie's just been given a minute for an elbow. As you can hear from the Glenelg supporters, I don't think they're too happy about that, but Brighton are going into this after that face-off. Sorry, centre. We keep saying face-off, that's a men's game. But centre, one man down. So Brighton again going to try and score from being man up.
Brighton just working around the fan at the moment. Ball's behind. Beth, back up. Bella. Hayley, oh, I thought Hayley was going to go in then. Long pass over.
So Trish is calling out 1-4-1, so she's wanting to set up some sort of formation. Inside, oh, now that hit the pipe by Hayley Fuss. Now ball's on the ground, as you can see, everyone's getting involved in this. Oh, Bron McLeod's trying to come. Oh, we've got a little bit of a cartwheel and a jump over there. Both girls are up, ready to go. Hayley Fuss with another try shot. Emma Farquhar, good save down low. And very good clear. We've got Jamie running down, looking up. No, she's going to run it. She might take control here. Yep, she's pulling it out. Oh, Bonnie's just missed the ball, but Brooks picked it up. So now we're even Steven again, and I think Glenelg are going to try and take some control here again. We got Courtney going for a drive. She's given a lane, and she's in. Courtney Hobbs, and no one stepped up to her there, so it was an easy right-handed drive from Courtney. And that puts Courtney on the scoreboard with a goal. Loving the bag she's got behind us.
Seems like this change of centres stuck for the last three. Some sideline coaching from the Glenelg cheer squad here. And Tess came out with that
So Beth Varga picking up the bounce ground ball, popping it off to Bella. Bella looking to feed. Popping it off. Laura Evans holding her up. Tess Gilbo. Tess is just a great player to watch. She's got so much control on the field, and she's so calm when she plays. She's been a great asset to this Brighton League team. So she's looking for a righty drive. Gilbo stepped up. Oh, she's gone on the inside, getting doubled. Went for a shot at Emma Farquhar, saved it, but I believe there was a call called. Oh, Emma's caught the ball and stepped back in the circle. In the girls' game, you can't actually catch the ball in the circle and have it in your stick and then step out and step back in it with it in your stick. I know that doesn't make sense, but it makes sense. Bella's gone for a double drive. Courtney defending her, trying to stop the feed. Oh, Mickey Varga with a feed. Again, Mickey Varga coming in righty with a great shot, bottom left corner.
This Brighton team's really taking the time to celebrate it with the girls down in the defensive end, running all the way down to cheer their teammates on. I think they need a bit of keep their heads up to keep their scores coming on the board. Who's that? Is it Mickey Varga with 2 and Tess with 1?
This is going to be an interesting centre. We've got Kate Opolsky and Tess McLeod, both very tall. If the ball goes high in the air, it's a matter of who can reach the highest, basically. Oh, solid. Oh, Gilbert coming off. Chelsea Gilbert coming off the centre. Coming out from defence, getting the ball and taking control. She's a great young junior that's come through the game, getting mentored by some older players. Karen Morton trying to go for a dodge. Maddie going around. Karen Morton running around and doing a little dodge and popping it off to Maddie. Maddie, one of the juniors, and she again has had a great season.
Big celebration there.
Could have been her first league goal, not too sure, but definitely for a junior to get a goal in a grand final match is quite a big thing, and it's great to have the support like Karen and Courtney and Kate and whatnot, and Bonnie as well. Jodie going around and giving her a big hug for it, because that's just an excellent team goal there by Glenelg. Now we have a timeout called. I believe Trish might have called the timeout. Just trying to pump up the Brighton girls.
We'll actually see who called the timeout.
What do you say about me?
Scores check so far is Mickey Varga from Brighton with 2, Tess with 1. So Brighton's up to 3. For Glenelg we have Bonnie with 4, Karen Morton with 1, Jamie Dinning with 1, Courtney Hobbs with 1, Maddie the junior who just scored her goal there with 1, making a total of 8. Fantastic maths there.
I guess Trish has basically called a timeout, hoping to stop the momentum that Glenelg currently have. This is definitely not a game that Brighton are out of. They have come back and they're very, very hard fighters. They never give up, and I reckon this is just the beginning, and from here on it's going to be a tough game, especially from that timeout. Trish is very good at pumping up teams.
She certainly is.
I think a couple of the players on this field have definitely felt what it's like to be had a talk from Trish Adams, and she's a great coach, and she knows what to say and how to bring the girls back into this game. So now back from the timeout, we've got Kate and Tess again in centre.
Tess seems to be winning most of the centres that she's doing, either up to herself or getting it out to her teammates.
Big centre from Tess Gilbert. Laura getting her over the shoulder again by Bella Pickett. We see the advantage from the umpire, so I think we're now going to go into a man up shortly. Yeah, so now that the ball's hit the deck, we've got Isabella going off for a minute for going over the shoulder, and Glenelg get the ball from halfway. Bonnie again, probably the most dangerous player on the field at the moment would be Bonnie with her 4 goals, and we haven't even reached half time. Karen holding control. Oh, Tess with her long limbs. She got an interception there, so now Kirsty's running hard for the ball, keeps it in. We got Kate putting pressure. Oh, we've got an advantage call. So I believe that they're going to be man down as well. At the moment, we've got Glenelg offside as well.
They've noticed it. Martin's got it over on the other side of the field.
Very interesting at the moment. Very interesting lacrosse. Jamie's already running off because she can see, but because Brighton are still man up, they're trying to keep possession of the ball. As soon as the ball hits the deck, that's when the umpires can call it.
One of the juniors coming back over to replace the offside. The Glenelg players are going to have to play a zone defence now to try and keep Brighton out while they're men up.
Brighton are actually 2 men up. We've got Kate Opolsky sent off 1 minute for a push, and Jamie Dinning's taken the foul for the 30 seconds. So here we go, Tess, and again we're going to have Courtney Hobbs off for a minute for free space.
Seems like a big task here for the Glenelg. Who's on field? Beck Steer, Karen Morton, and is it Laura Evans?
So Hannah's got the ball, trying to settle it. But Beth coming around the outside. Good save by Emma. Beth still fighting. That was a great goal by Beth Varga. Went back, kept fighting, got the ball, turned around and shot it backhanded. It was a good save by Emma, but that play there from Beth was very quick thinking, and that's the kind of stuff that Brighton need to start looking into to getting back into this game.
Just looking over to the other side of the field, it looks like Brie Richards, who's one of the under-19 representatives for the Australian team that played over in Scotland, did an ankle earlier today, and she just seems like she's warming up, possibly to step on field. Into the centre, Jamie's taking her first centre against Tess. Looks like Glenelg's just happy to mix it all up, see who can get the best centres out of it, because Tess seems to be dominating them at the moment. And Martin's wearing shorts, seems a bit cold for that.
Oh, Karen read that centre very well. She pulled Kelly forward, then stepped back because she could see it was going further. Bonnie again has been given the ball. She's got given the advantage. Oh, she's on the inside, and she was in. Bonnie with her fifth goal. She ran around and got the penalty, and then had the open space on the inside. And she took it, and I believe the ball came back out to her. So yeah, that goal counted, and she's on 5. So I think Brighton are going to look at possibly getting someone on her shortly. But there's not really much Bron could have done in that situation. Bonnie likes to get low and run around and have a bit of a go. So, yeah, I think that was good D by Bron. But, yeah, it's a bit hard in those situations.
And another change in the centre there for Glenelg. I think they're just really struggling against Tess, who just seems to be winning him. But luckily for Glenelg, they seem to be getting it once it's coming out of the circle. Oh, Katie Polsky wins at centre, and Glenelg. Jamie comes away with the ball, passes off to Bonnie.
Bonnie just having a lot of fun down there in attack. That was a good centre by Kate, and a lot of fight in there to get the ball. Bonnie going again, taking it out, slowing it down. Courtney's back on the field. Looking again, Jamie Dinning. So we had Courtney Hobbs. All that quick movement from Glenelg. Courtney Hobbs passing the ball to Jamie, and Jamie having an outside shot, hitting the deck on the turf. It's probably an advantage hitting the ball on the ground just to get that bit of oomph behind the ball.
Oomph? Really?
Oomph.
Alrighty then. Kate's gone back in the centre. Obviously, she won the last one, hoping to have a repeat performance. I like seeing the different stances that both of them take. Tess is quite up straight, where Kate gets down low and straight to Bonnie.
So Bron McLeod's come back on the field, so it's even, and Kate Polsky's been given an inside lane, and Kate Polsky. Courtney just passes over to Kate Polsky, and Kate runs around and hits bottom left-hand corner. So Glenelg have taken a bit of a lead here, and as you can see, they're running back to their position. They're very pumped up for this game. Kate again stepping into centre.
Brighton are going to have to start doing some damage control here. Just Glenelg seem to be running away with the game at this moment in time. Bit of a change up. They're getting Tess to stay back in defence. Tess is an Australian representative for the senior women's team. So hoping to get her experience down there, maybe tell the girls what to do, get them in the right positions while Beth takes the centres.
There we go, Beth winning the centre, but Courtney, a lot of fighting, and it comes up with Ruby. So young Ruby again, passing off to Karen. Karen using some dodging. Karen's a great player to watch too. She's just so calm on the field, and she's always seems like she knows what her next move is, which is, it's really good to have, especially in a team full of young guns. They all look up to her as a senior player, but she's still quite young herself and has a long way to go.
Karen seems to have that sixth sense with the ball. She gets so many intercepts in the game. We haven't seen one yet, but I'm sure there'll be a few later on.
Bonnie gone for a little bit of drive. Karen using some dodging and went for a pass, but good save by Susie, and Beth coming up with the ball with a little flick. Straight to Bonnie, and I don't believe that goal was counted because clock was on. So if we get a score check at the end of the second quarter, we have Bonnie's got 5, so just bear with us. We have to count up these goals. We've got Brighton on 4, Mickey with 2, Tess with 1, and Beth with 1. And we've got Glenelg on Bonnie with 5. We've got Karen with 1, Jamie with 2, Courtney with 1, Maddie with 1, and Kate with 1. So as you can see, with Glenelg, they've got a fair few different scorers, and they're playing a really team game.
Let me help you. It's half time here at the Senior Women's Grand Final. We have Ellie Bishop here from the Woodville Lacrosse Club, who's also the under-19 representative playing over in Scotland. They've just finished up. How do you guys feel that you went over in Scotland? What was your personal experience and how you think your team went?
I think we went really well, to be honest. I mean, Australia is always a strong country, being in the top pool. The teams were so competitive and everyone played as hard as they could. But I think, to be honest, there were some highs and lows. I mean, every team has highs and lows, but we tried our best and I think everyone loved it. So I'm happy with, we came fourth, so it's not too bad.
I know that when you play State League, you're a midfielder. You get quite a few goals. You use your legs. You get down there pretty quick. But for the representation that you did over in Scotland, you did quite a defensive position. How do you think that you went personally over in your tournament?
It was a bit of a change up. I mean, I'm more of an attacker, but Trish decided to put me in defence, and I think it changed the game a little bit because we lost one of our girls. She tore her ACL, so I had to fill in for her, and I think it was pretty consistent, my tournament, I think. But, yeah, I mean, I loved it, so I didn't care where I was in the field. Yeah, definitely.
And finally, just wanted to ask you, obviously, Glenelg have got a pretty decent lead with your experiences that you've just had. What do you think they could possibly do to maybe shut out some of these players or get a few more balls in the back of the net?
I think Brighton just needs more aggression, to be honest. They've got nothing to lose. Glenelg is keeping it strong, and I think it's just the last half is going to be awesome because they're both amazing teams. And, yeah, Brighton just needs to, come out strong in the second half. We'll see what happens.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Ellie. Hope you enjoy the rest of your night.
Thanks, Annie.
All right, so we've started off the second half, and Brighton got the ball into attack early. They're a man up, I believe. There's a penalty there for some reason. I'm not sure what's happened there, but Brighton one man up. So let's see what they can do with this. Oh, a bit of a miscommunication, and Glenelg getting the ball. So I think Brighton going to try and double the ball here. Oh, Karen was free in the centre, but Courtney's just using her speed. Courtney just changing it up a bit. Karen helping, moving over to Laura. When you're playing man down, it is hard sometimes to get the ball into your attack, and I think that Glenelg are just going to wait until they're even, doubling the ball there from Hayley and Mickey.
Right back, almost back into their defensive half, just to make sure that they're running the clock down so they can get even players on the field.
So a lot of pressure there by Isabella Pickett and Hayley, getting the ball back to Emma Farquhar. So I think Bella's going to go down and pressure Emma a bit.
What's that free play? They're going to have a free player coming up to receive the pass.
No, Bonnie's off.
Oh, that's right.
So Ruby's got the ball. I think she's going to pass back to Emma. This is excellent pressure by Brighton, trying to get the ball back, but also good control by Glenelg, hanging on to it. Jamie just sort of slowing it down a bit. I'm not sure how long Bonnie's off for. I'm not sure what actually happened.
How much longer is there on this penalty?
Good pass by Jamie. Beck trying to get down the field, but obviously Beth Varga using her speed to catch up as well.
She totally could have gone in there. She just seemed like she was a little bit nervous taking the ball to the cage, but definitely had it open. She could have put a bit of pressure on to take the ball in.
So Bonnie's coming back in, so now that's even again, and Glenelg are going to try and obviously get another quick goal. Courtney's come around. Courtney came around from X for a drive, and it's really tough when Tess is guarding you, but she got that extra step on her and put the ball in the back of the net on the right side.
Once again, you've got some of the Glenelg players running back to their position. They're really keen to get this game moving, not really giving Brighton the chance to get their breath back and just sort of running them around a bit. Seems like Glenelg they're both very fit teams, but at the moment it just seems like Glenelg's sort of the more fit team over the two.
All right, so we've got Kate and Beth in centre again. Beth's actually doing a really good job in centre. I think Brighton have had a really good good centre control. They just couldn't get out of the midfield again there. Beth got a little touch on it. Courtney running hard. Good pick up by Courtney Hobbs, one-handed, getting it out for a support pass. And Laura's actually been a good player at doing that tonight. She's pushed really hard in getting that free space, looking up, and she's passed it off to Becksteer, and Becksteer's just going to run it casually into attack.
Beck will run it down into attack, and then you'll see her pass it off, and then she'll come straight back out of attack and let one of the other attackers, Courtney, most likely will go down there and start setting some stuff up.
So Bonnie again's got the ball, and I think you can see Brighton's D are aware of what her game plan is, and if she can get the ball into the back of the net, she will. So as you see, as soon as she drops that sort of left shoulder a bit, you know she's wanting to get to the cage. Karen with a quick little cut. All she needs is a couple of steps. Here we go. Bonnie's coming around the outside, but we've got Tess defending her. Good double by Beth, and Tess trying to block her up. That was a good little love tap, we call it, from Tess McLeod. Courtney Hobbs again.
Really quick. They don't need much of a lead. They can just take a few steps. And then
Bonnie's on the inside. Bonnie on the inside and dodged through two players. She tucked it really close to her chest and then pulled it out at the last minute to get that power shot and hit the inside of the left pipe. So that brings her up to 6 goals for the evening.
Seems like the halftime conversation that Brighton had hasn't had too much effect on the game so far. Not sure what their conversation was, but Glenelg has still had majority of the possession for this quarter so far. In the centre we've got Brooke and Beth, so another change up in there. It's nothing sticking for the whole game. They're all mixing it around.
Beth again getting the win, jumping in. I think there was a bit of a collision there. Beth's got hit in the face, but Chelsea Ubert's coming down the field, take control. We'll get it behind. Glenelg seemed to get it behind and then set things up straight away. So just popping it over to Bonnie. As you can see, Kelly is defending, I believe, Karen, quite closely. So just trying to shut her off a bit. So Courtney's just got the ball at the top. I reckon they're just sort of slowing it down a bit, giving everyone a breather. Oh, Bonnie, just a little bit of a fumble. Going for a drive again, nice pick. Mickey Varga, awesome step up by Mickey there. And a bit of confusion by Bonnie, I think, and some of the Glenelg players. But that was a great step up from Mickey Varga, stepping in front of Bonnie, so she didn't give it the path at all. And it caused a turnover. So Brighton are coming up with the ball. Bella's got the ball running down, Brooke defending her.
Wonderful instruction there from the Glenelg support.
Oh, another fumble by Brighton.
The ball hits this turf. Once it gets that second bounce on, the ball's away. So getting your ball, your catches is really important because it just gets away from you so quick on turf.
So Karen Morton's got the ball behind. She's going to try and use her speed. A little bit of a lazy check, I think, from Beth Varga. Karen's running down the field.
He's great speed there to get in front of Karen. Karen's not a slow runner. Ooh, bit of a get out of my way there, but Karen.
That was a good step up from Tess, though. Tess and Beth both blocked her up, so I'm not sure how long Beth's off for. I think she got 2 minutes.
Penalty, or is she subbing there?
I think Glenelg are switching it up a fair bit. They've got 4 subs, so they're just trying to get it through quickly and put fresh legs on the field.
We're getting the ball behind to Jodie, and then looking for a feed in, I think, from behind there.
Yeah, so I believe that Glenelg have a 2-minute man up. The first one, Beth with a swipe, and the second one, I'm not too sure. Nice little feed from Karen to Bonnie again on the inside, and Bonnie with the shot. She just grabbed the ball from the ground, ball fumble, ran around and scored 1-on-1 with the goalie. So she is definitely, as Hayley said it,
on fire. I'm not too sure if Brighton actually have anyone tagging Bonnie, but she's up to, 5, 6, 7 goals for the game so far. She's definitely dominating. So they need to stick someone on her, someone that can keep up with her, someone that can go around the circle with her, and just put that pressure on there to stop her from getting the ball.
So we've got Hannah Mathwood now taking centre, a lefty, see what she can do. Oh, nice little check. Jamie coming straight up with control, passing it over. Glenelg is still man up, so I think they're just going to try and get it down and settle it again. Tess McLeod, oh, straight in, Karen's in, and a little shot, but it misses. Oh, I believe that, did that go in? That was a goal, so it must have hit the inside of the post and then bounced back out. So I think there might be a bit of confusion what happened there, but that's going down on Karen Morton's stats as a goal.
And once again, you can see the Glenelg players running back to their positions, doing a sub. Bree Richards coming on. Is this their first time on tonight? She got that ankle strap, her right ankle, a bit of a limp, so we'll see how she runs, how she's going down the field.
And as you can see, Bree is very, very tanned. I am quite jealous. All right, so we've got Hannah again in centre and Bookie in centre as well. Glenelg just seem to be controlling this game from the midfield, and that's where it counts. Oh, Bree trying to get the pick up. Now, as you can see, when all the sticks in there, it's hard to pick up. Karen Morton somehow came out with it. She's running down on her right. She's in, she's on the inside, and she's just hit top right. So just using her speed there, running down left-handed and switching up quite quickly onto the right, hitting top right corner. So another one goes on the board for Karen Morton and for Glenelg.
It all just seems effortless for Karen. She's really got that fantastic ability to change a game. It's great to see someone else scoring apart from Bonnie in the team, though. Starting to share the love.
All right, so Beth Vargas come back on from a 2-minute penalty.
Brighton's only got 2 subs, and I think...
So it's back in again. So Ruby, another good D by Brighton there. We had 3 of them just defending Ruby number 19 and doing a very good job. Hannah Mathwin went for a shot and missed, so unfortunately because Brighton did not have backup, it becomes Emma Farquhar's ball. But in the centre there, we had, I think it was Isabella Pickett. We had Isabella Pickett, Bella Pickett, Beth Varga and Hannah Mathwin defending Ruby on the triple, and they got the ball back quite comfortably. So that's the kind of style that Brighton want to play, and that's the kind of style that Glenelg know Brighton are. So hopefully that sparked something in their tank.
Big clear? No. Connie was just running down, got quite a bit of a lead on Beth. I thought Emma might do a massive flip to the back of the pack, but decided not to. On the turf, it's probably a good decision.
Oh, Emma's cleared to Bonnie. Oh, Chess with the intercept. Tess McLeod with the intercept, passing over to Kirsty, and Kirsty's running down. This is the first time I think they've had the ball in their attack this quarter. So here we go, Kirsty's on the inside, but Ruby's just take that step in front, passing it off. So Bella's just going to get it behind to Beth, and Beth will just control it for a little bit. That's a good take by Bella. Oh, she couldn't put it away, but I think there's a penalty. So we got Ruby, number 19, one of the young guns from Glenelg, off for a minute. So Brighton have got man up. It is really cold, just quietly. I don't know what the temperature is.
Minus 1,000.
Oh, Hayley Fuss with a shot and just couldn't get it underneath the top of the bar. So I think we have another turnover because there was no backup from Brighton. So it becomes Emma Farquhar's ball again. Sometimes it is really confusing in attack when you're playing man up and you're just trying to get a goal on the scoreboard. This is a great running chase from Beth Varga. Bonnie again, and there's a flag called. So Kirsty's now gone off for a minute for a 1 minute push. So it's becoming 5-on-5 down there, but I believe Glenelg will come back and be man up for about 30 seconds of the minute.
I think Katie Paulson will go over when they get that man up position in.
Karen using her speed again, and now they're man up. So Karen Morton just goalie took it back in, and I believe it fell out of her stick. So that's unfortunate as a goalie. I think everyone thought that was saved, but that goes down on Karen Morton, and she's now up there with 4 goals.
Katie Pulse is back into the centre with Beth Varga. Now there's a bit of a change up, and Glenelg have that height advantage. And they're leaving. Oh, thought they were going to leave Courtney alone on the centre there, but Hannah Mathen's come up to put some defence on her.
Karen getting the centre. Big pass over to Jodie. Jodie passing to Bonnie, but it might go out. Bonnie's running hard trying to stop it, but I believe the ball's going to go out. Again, as Hayley said, it's not a very forgiving field. Once a ball hits the deck, it's goal.
That second bounce is a killer. It just gets that spin on it and it's off.
So I believe Mon is taking the ball, and Mon's actually got some speed too. She could run it, yeah. Using her speed, passing it over to Beth. Beth again using her speed as well. But Beth might just slow it down, or getting it to Isabella. Good check by Beth Steer, running it down. Again, great check from Beth Varga as well. Karen using her speed. Went for a shot and just caught the goalie off guard and straight to the legs. So Karen's now sitting on 5 goals as well.
Glenelg are definitely on fire here. That turnover shows it. Beck with great ball control. Even though she got checked a couple of times, she was able to get the ball back into her stick without it hitting the floor, and a quick pass off and then a goal in the back of the net. I don't think Brighton actually had much time to see what was happening there and react to it. So here we go with another centre. It's Beth and Kate Opolski in the centre.
So just a score check, it's 4 goals to Brighton and 18 goals to Glenelg. So the centre didn't go high enough, so we're just going to have to do that one again. It's really good to see this crowd out tonight, Hayley. I mean, usually on a Wednesday night you get about 17 people in the ground.
You're lucky.
And yeah, tonight there seems to be a fair mix of people from all.
About 50,000 here tonight. It's a great crowd.
We actually sold out of tickets for tonight's show. So great centre by Beth, just trying to get control. Nice little bounce pass. I don't think it was intentional, but Mon using her speed to get down the field and now getting doubled by Glenelg players. As you can see, Glenelg don't want to give them the bar of it. Hayley Fuss with her trying to get a shot off and just slowing it down a bit. That was great control by Brighton there. So let's hopefully see if they can come up with a goal here. Hannah Mathen using her right and then her left, and save by Emma Farquhar on the whistle. So that's the third quarter over and done with. We've got 1 to go, and with a score check, it's 4 goals to Brighton and 18 goals to Glenelg.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! What's going
by Emma Farquhar, but it was a good look shot from Hayley Fuss. And Beth just getting the ball to the top, Bella holding control.
I think that the main thing that Brighton can get from this is that they can hope to win the quarter. The game might be a bit out of their reach.
Beth Varga going for a drive in the crease, and Emma just getting low to save it. Beth's been renowned for that this year, driving the crease, and she's been a bit of a sneak on the circle, and she's put a lot of goals on the scoreboard just for doing that, and no team was able to keep up with her on that one.
Just noticed that Emma Farquhar the last few times hasn't actually cleared the ball. She's been putting it down, letting someone run through.
I think there was an advantage call there. I'm not sure on who, but I think Glenelg are going to go into being man up. Rhea Richards with one step around in the check, but the ball's gone out. Beth Varga for a minute, did not see that one. I'm not sure where that was from, but Glenelg are going to be man up.
There we go, Brie Richards with the ball, just come in the last quarter. She seems to be running alright on that ankle. I think she heard it this morning getting out of bed.
Yeah, I think the story was she was jumping on the bed because she was excited that was grand final day and actually rolled her ankle. So Bonnie's back in. Bonnie's on her favourite side, that right-sided shot. But obviously Mickey Varga's doing a great job at fixing that up. Jamie Dinning, quick stick from the inside from Karen and way over the crossbar. So
there's a bit of a check there that helped it sail its way over, so good job by the defence.
Courtney Hobbs just doing a shoelace up and holding time. Karen looking to feed in the middle, but quick dodge, looking to Jamie, and an intercept by Mickey Vug. That was a great intercept, but Courtney with the ball, and free space called. So I think Hannah Mathman's getting called for the free space. Basically,
a lot more pressure by Brighton, which is great to see for this last quarter of the season for the women. Hopefully it can be a really strong one for them.
Jamie on the inside, getting the shot off. So we had the assist from Courtney Hobbs and the shot from Jamie.
Looks like they were just trying to get Jamie to get that goal there. The last 3 feeds have been straight into Jamie on the centre, so on the circles. That might have been something they spoke about in that little quarter time break, or it just might be that they want to get more people on their scoreboard. It's a lot more relaxed now. They're just chilling out, walking back. Not that little jogging that they were doing last time, just taking their time to get back into position. Got Brooke and Beth.
Centre shot up, good centre by Beth, getting that control. Having the outlet from Kirsty. Kirsty's just going to have to chase the ball, and the ball goes out, yeah.
That was on grass, that ball would have slowed right up and would have given Kirsty that chance to get the ball back. As soon as it touches the turf and it gets that bounce, it's off.
Now it's even again, so I believe Brighton might play man on and try and stay on their players. Kirsty, some good run there by Kirsty for that D, but excellent little dodge from Brooke. Now Bonnie's got the ball. I think Glenelg just slowed the game up a bit, just trying to take it into their control. What's the score? We've 19 to 5. So I think it's going to be a big ask for for Brighton to come back from this. So I think they're just going to try and push them in the quarter. A little bit of a fumble there.
Get in my mouth there, Charlotte.
Karen Morton with a penalty, so she's off for a minute. So Monica Kluss is going to take the ball from halfway. So Brighton are going into man up. Yeah, so I think with a scoreline of 19 to 5, it's going to take a lot for with what's left on the clock. I think there's about 6.5, 7 minutes, I believe, left on the clock. So it's a big ask. I think Glenelg are just going to try and control this game as best they can. We've got a flag call, so someone's been caught in the fan for 3 seconds.
Nice pass over, quick stick.
And save. Emma just saved that one. That was a good quick stick shot by Mon, but I believe there was the 3-second call. So there's a bit of confusion going on with the umpires. They just called an umpire's timeout to sort it out. But that was a great shot by Mon, but a great save by Emma getting across to that one quickly.
Fortunately, Emma hasn't actually had much attention taken onto her down there in her goal, seeing as the ball has been up in the defensive attacking line of Glenelg. So nice for her to get a save. She might be a bit cold.
We've got a free shot here. I am not sure why. I believe this was taken out of the game, but I think umpires have decided a free shot's going ahead. So I'm not actually sure what's going on with this, but Mon's gone in and hit bottom left corner. So that puts Brighton back on the scoreboard, and that takes Brighton up to 6 goals.
Great to see a big celebration there by Brighton and Mon in particular. Obviously feeling pumped for this last quarter and hoping to get the scoreline a little bit closer before end of the game. A fantastic initial save by Emma. So just unfortunately she couldn't get that second one. Glenelg have taken their foot off the pedal a little bit because of the scoreline in the last quarter, just enjoying the end of the game, end of the season, and possibly, without jinxing it for them, a premiership win at the end of the game.
It looks like it. It definitely has slowed down a bit. The first 2 quarters were very intense, and I guess you might have some tired players out there. Good centre again. Courtney, that was a great check by Beth Varga, but and I guess that's... Yeah, I think that check from Beth Varga just proves that they're still going to fight till the very end, and checking, even though Courtney got the ball, still caused a mistake. Mickey Varga using speed run down the field, but Jamie pushing her. Bonnie stepping in and Jamie stepping in, doubling the ball. Looking off adjacent, so they've not really got anywhere to go. Pushing at the boundary line. Tess taking it. Mon's got the ball. Mon might run in and have a shot, but we've got doubling again from Ruby and Beck, and another mistake from Brighton. But Hannah Mathon kept it in. That's great play. Again, a never give in attitude.
Play into the very end with that little stop there by Hannah. They really want this possession, and they want to win this quarter. You can see it in how hard they're fighting for it. Go Hannah! Oh, great save by Emma there.
Hannah on the lefty, and another good save by Emma.
It's actually hard being coming out and watching the league games. It's quite hard not to just cheer for the players that are your friends and doing this commentating business. So
Ruby, the junior, running down, getting past. Beck Steer grabbing the ball.
Yeah, Beck's in attack. She'll definitely come back behind.
We've just got a timeout called by Glenelg, so I think they're just taking this all in and just wanted to really just control the last couple of minutes of the game.
The Glenelg supporters on the other side of this field are really finding their voices and cheering their girls on.
I think, I'm not sure what it says on the clock, but there's about 3 minutes to go, I believe. So 3 minutes, and the score check, I believe we've got 6 goals to Brighton, and we've got 10, 11, 12, 15, 19. So we've got 19 goals to Glenelg and 6 goals to Brighton.
There is a scoreboard just over there. You can look up and sort of adding them up.
It's really hard to see. It's really far away.
You blind?
Yes. I just see white lights.
White lights. There's really these big cheers from these teams here.
Yeah, there's going to be some nice loud cheers. I think Brighton, all they're going to do is just try and hold Glenelg out, but Glenelg might just try and hold possession. It's going to be interesting to see what happens in these last couple of minutes. We've got some supporters in the grandstand losing their voice.
That was awesome. It's great that it's not just Brighton and Glenelg supporters out here. Charlotte and I are from Woodville. A lot of the Woodville girls, there's Woodville girls out here. It's a lot of the other clubs have come out to see what's going to happen with these teams tonight.
This year's been a very interesting season. Jamie with another shot.
Left-handed.
But back up. This year's been an interesting season with teams. It's been up and down. But, it's good to support each other.
Ooh,
great check. Ooh.
Charlotte does not concur.
That seemed like a clean check, but I, again, am not out there, so we're far away on the sideline. Martin's right there.
Hush your mouth.
But I think that could be Beth's 5th penalty. I'm not too sure.
Doesn't matter, there's no game. Does it go into next year? No.
So, we've got a feed from Jodie Morton and Jamie getting the goal. So that brings it 20-6.
All of those Glenelg girls going all the way down to the other end to make sure that they're congratulating their teammates on the scores and stuff.
Even Emma's walking up. She wants to get amongst the action and get a few high fives.
It might be a little bit cold this game.
So we've got Tess in the centre again. Tess has been a great player in the centre, using her height and getting it out. Kate's done a great job too in centre, and Beth as well. Beth from Brighton's done an excellent job. So it's been a really tough game. It's just been about who can get it out of centre, basically. There we go. Tess winning it, Bella getting it across the arm. So I believe that's going to be a penalty. That was a clear across the arm from Courtney Hobbs, and I think she knew straight away. So she's off for a minute. So it's 5-on-5 at the moment, but I think Beth will be coming on back shortly to make it man up.
Will they send over?
So a bit of pressure from Glenelg. Little pop over to Tess. Tess might be going in for a shot, and she's just got the flat. Yep. So Kata Pulse is going off for 1 minute for a push. So I believe it is now 2 men down. Yep, Beth's back on.
They've only got 4 girls there defending against the 6 of Brighton. So great opportunity for Brighton to score here.
So Tess getting it and just too high, just above the goal.
They've got lots more time. They can just wait for the right opportunity and hopefully get the ball in the back of the net.
So Laura Evans down there just telling her players what to do from the crease, and another flag called. A bit of a fumble there.
It's going to be 3? Is it just 3 in there? They're sending them off?
No, 3-second call, so it's only 4 behind. That's a hard thing. When you're playing box D, you often get caught in the fan.
I think Hayley's going to take this straight in. She's looking like she's ready to. She might just be faking it and popping it off to someone else. Oh, taking it in.
Just went for the pass to Beth, but couldn't connect it, so it becomes Glenelg ball. But they are. Courtney's back on. Nope, Courtney's not. I think there was a mistake there with the time. Courtney's off still. But Beck just slipped over and Hayley got the ball. But she's still fighting on the ground. She fought for the ball.
Woo! Sorry, got a little bit carried away there.
Oh, but Mon, great intercept by Mon, and she'll look to Beth, and Beth can go in and look for another pass to Mon. And again, just a little bit of a mishap. But that was a great set of play by both teams with Beck kept fighting for the ball, and then Mon came in to get the ball back and passed into Beth. But Emma's now holding the ball. They're man down still. Clock is on, so the clock's on. That means there's less than 30 seconds to go. It's going to be, as you can see, it's going to be quite interesting. So see what Brighton might be able to do here. And they scored. Brighton still scored. So Glenelg are the 2015 State League winners.
Beers are on Glenelg. Look, I love it. Love seeing that. Great team.
I think that goal at the end counts from Mon, but it doesn't really do much to the score. It's I think it's at 20 goals to 7. So Glenelg definitely won that loud and proud, as you can see. It's great science here to see what Brighton are doing at the moment, hugging arms, because they've had a great season, and now Glenelg are about to run over their coach because they've just had a great season too. And
so he's going to be excited. Unfortunately, Bixley got injured earlier in the year, so she's going to be excited to see her teammates win this game.
So look, we're going to sign off. Hayley and Charlotte will sign off, and we're just going to go over and enjoy this and let Glenelg enjoy it, and basically watch the medal. I'm a bit overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Oh, they've got champagne, so they're going a bit crazy at the moment. But yeah, we'll sign off and
congratulations to Glenelg, 2015 premiers.
We'll head over to the medal presentation in just a bit. But yeah, lovely evening, and the final score here was 20 goals to 7 Glenelg's way.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, ladies. Do a lap. Here we go.
It's for 215. Commiserations to Brighton. Thanks for a great contest. We're looking forward to seeing you back leaner and meaner next season. There's also one girl here who wasn't on the field that we need to acknowledge. I'd like for everybody to give a hand to Bixo. She's the heart and soul of this team. A couple of announcements and thank yous before we get on to the presentations. I'd like to extend our gratitude to Graham Hobbs and the Living Choice Group. They're major sponsors for Women's Lacrosse in SA, and they've been excellent supporters of State League Women's for many years, so thank you to them. To the Woodville Hockey Club for their assistance this season, to all the officials and umpires and the clubs for 2015. And to all the volunteers who work so hard week in, week out to do all the things that need to get done and get the teams to the fields on time. A sincere thank you to one and all. A reminder that the Benitha Medal for the best and fairest player in this competition and the All-Stars team will be presented at the LSA dinner on the 16th of October, so put that one in your diaries. Congratulations to all the participating State League teams this year. LSA is delighted to have this competition and we look forward to seeing you all back next season. So on to the presentations. We'd like to ask Bob Carter to come forward and present the minor premiership to Glenelg. Karen, do you want to come forward and receive the minor premiership?
Yeah, Karen.
Congratulations and well done to tonight's umpires. Can you please come forward and receive your medals from our Executive Officer, Julia Marion. Martin Kiblocks. Natalie Owens. She's going to want a kiss too. Rochelle Cox. She want a kiss. And CBO, Nikki Boise. Thank you to all the officials for their assistance and their commitment throughout the year. We'd now like to ask the captain of Brighton to come forward and say a few words. Chris Fargo.
Firstly, I'd like to thank everyone who made tonight possible. To Glenelg, you guys played awesome and deserved the win tonight. To our girls, bad luck, we tried really hard. And yeah, thanks everyone.
Thanks, Beth. Okay, so the President's Award is awarded to the best and fairest player in this game, as judged by me. I'd like to present the award tonight to Karen Morton. Our Executive Officer Julia Marion and Bixo are now going to present the pennants and trophies and medallions to the Premiership side. The Rowley Shield and the Premiership pennants to the winning captain and coaches. Can the captain and coach come forward and announce your team?
Okay, Emma Farquhar. Becky Steer. Courtney Hobbs. Bree Richards. Jodie Morton. Maddie Lewis. Kate Opolsky.
Rudy Nudie, Boat Right Sailor. Gilbo. Cook. Jamie Jennings, Princess. Laura Evans. Bonnie Marie Wells. Zoe. Katie.
And Big So. And Lee. And Linton Arscott. And their coach, Lee Haskett. Karen, would you like to say a few words?
Just want to say a thank you to the crowd for coming out tonight. You guys were awesome. And to major sponsors Living Choice and Across SA for getting this all organised for us. Thank you to Brighton for a great game. We always know it's going to be hard coming against you guys. We never know what you're going to give us, so we have to be on top of our game every time. It is really nice to finally get one back. It's been a while of you guys being so strong. I know you'll be back there next year. So also to the Glenelg girls, I'm so proud. I've never played with a team that has been such a close group. I've enjoyed every second. I'm really happy for each and every one of us. And thank you to Lee for kicking our butts all year and getting us here. So thank you.
Thanks, Sharon. Well done. Glenelg, come and receive the pennant and your shield. Well done, girls. Thank you all for coming tonight. A big thank you once again to our sponsors, Living Choice. See you at the Senior Grand Final, Junior Semi-Finals next week at Brighton. Drive carefully and good night.
Bye.